The average cost of going to a concert has nearly doubled in the last 10 years. And yet, for some venues, live music has been a notoriously hard business to make money from.
The majority of people are not making anything else apart from a living, and it's just being squeezed.
But Live Nation seems to have it figured out. It made $23 billion in 2024, not just by owning Ticketmaster, but by having a hand in nearly every corner of the industry.
This is the machine behind live events.
Live Nation's so-called flywheel business model has fueled the company's rise by treating each of its businesses like a cog in the machine that helps propel the whole business forward. But some, including the US government, are questioning whether it's monopolizing the industry.
If you don't work with them, there is great fear that they will destroy you.
It used to be that you would go on tour to promote album sales. That entirely flipped. Now you put out music so that you can go on tour and sell tickets and merchandise.
Behind the scenes of any tour are four main businesses: the artist, the promoter, the venue, and the ticketing platform. Back in 2010, Live Nation merged with Ticketmaster, creating Live Nation Entertainment.
This was the world's largest concert promoter, teaming up with the largest purveyor of tickets.
Over the last 15 years, Live Nation has employed a flywheel business model to gain a stake in every major business in the live events industry. Live Nation makes a lot of its money from stadium tours. It also has a controlling stake in festivals like Lollapalooza and Bonnaroo.
Live Nation is lobbying so that they can make sure that their profit margin is large.
The margins are so small. We just hope and pray that 90 people come in that like a drink and they spend £10 each. Youth culture not drinking as much, that has a knock-on effect to the amount that we're taking.
Part of Live Nation's strategy has been to invest in ancillary businesses like Liquid Death, CVT Soft Serve, and Everything Legendary. Live Nation is able to increase its profit margins on concerts by also selling things like VIP ticket packages, parking, phone chargers, and more. Now, the venues are nothing without artists on the stage and promoters to bring in the fans.
Managers are often the most important part of an artist's day-to-day business.
Live Nation has its own management agency called Artist Nation. It's also invested in other agencies like Jay-Z's Rock Nation and even an influencer talent agency. Live Nation's promotion business has grown by acquiring or investing in independent promoters around the world.
The amount of hours it takes to promote it, get the artwork done, changes, speak to the artist, and then all that for a return isn't really there. So you need your Live Nations to be able to do it.
According to Pollstar, Live Nation is by far the largest global concert promoter today.
Because Live Nation has this Ticketmaster unit, they are able to offer a lot of money to artists to buy out their entire tour. What they can do is route a tour through buildings that Ticketmaster has exclusive ticketing contracts with.
And that's where Live Nation's ticketing business comes in.
Ticketmaster was the pioneer and is still the dominant player in this thing called exclusive ticketing contracts. And they become the exclusive ticketing provider for that venue.
Resale is the #1 thing that impacts ticket prices. And scalpers are not going to stop coming after that unless there are some real rules and regulations getting in their way.
Ticketmaster has its own resale platform as well, which competes with companies like StubHub and SeatGeek. This is how Live Nation breaks down the cost of a hypothetical concert ticket. Of course, they own the ticket company, but they might also own the promoter, the venue, and could even manage the artist.
I think it's important to say that every dollar that an artist gets from us or from Live Nation, they absolutely deserve. But there is a really, really important thing to remember, which is if those artists ultimately choose Live Nation all the time and don't choose us, there's not going to be a place for artists to go other than an arena or a Live Nation venue or a corporate venue that's owned by a multinational conglomerate, because we won't be here.
The flywheel business model helped fuel Live Nation's rise to become the most powerful company in live entertainment. Now, with the DOJ lawsuit underway, could it become its downfall?